I was the one that, you have to say it. You have to say the words. We have to let her go. Brittani was a beautiful soul. She loved family and she loved having fun and laughing and smiling all the time. I know that in high school she started to dabble a little bit, experimenting with different things, but once the heroin came on board, that was something that was a whole new level. I was in my own alcoholism addiction. We were fighting her battle as my drinking was starting to ramp up. I literally used it to try to help cope with the pain of wondering what was going to happen to her. We got this phone call on March 17th. You need to come to Hot Springs. Brittani's overdosed. When we walked into that room, I knew that it was bad. And so when I sat there with her and kissed her on the forehead for the very last time, I embraced the moment of what that felt like. I embraced what her skin, what her precious face, everything looked like. And those were probably some of the toughest words I've ever said. Is it, let's unhook her and let her go. But the very next question that I had to ask myself was, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna stay sober? And I just began to pray and prayed that God would use this moment to heal somebody, to help somebody, to keep another mother from having to experience this, to keep another child from having to lose their mother, to keep a generation of people and children and families from dying one by one by one. There's a fight to be had for these families and for these people that are in recovery, that are losing their loved ones. It's so important to stay connected, and that's why this organization and this group is so important. Hope Movement is a group that grows, that cares for families and cares for loved ones and keeps memories alive and fights against addiction. And I am so honored and sad to be a mom who warriors for their child. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I get to share her with people who I hope can see this and look the other direction and think about how far you could fall if you get disconnected while you're in recovery, how far that you could fall and how much we need each other.